In the obscurity of an uncharted forest, a band of 20-somethings embarked on an expedition to a place untouched by human footprints. Their journey was steeped in anticipation, their backpacks laden with camping gear and survival essentials. As they traversed through the thick foliage and unmarked trails, the air grew thick with mystery, the darkness deepening around them. A sense of unease began to seep into their hearts, yet they pressed on, eager to uncover the secrets of this unexplored wilderness. Suddenly they found themselves facing the mouth of a terrifyingly narrow, pitch-black cave. There was a moment of hesitation, a collective gulp of fear, and then they plunged into the inky darkness. The air was heavy with whispers and eerie sounds. The cave was a Pandora's box of shadowy secrets, but they refused to bow down to fear and kept pushing through the darkness. A long trek through the underworld led them into a vast chamber bathed in an eerie glow. Their eyes widened in awe as they took in the sight of ancient treasures, sparkling gemstones, and priceless artifacts scattered all around. But before they could celebrate, the walls began to close in, sealing off their only exit. Panic ensued as the room transformed into a terrifyingly confined space, the walls closing in, threatening to crush them. Just as the walls seemed to be on the brink of caving in, a violent tremor shook the cave. The walls crumbled, revealing a secret passage. The sight of scattered jewels and historical artifacts confirmed that they were in an ancient treasure cave. The tremor had unearthed a hidden pathway, piquing their curiosity about what lay beyond. Choosing to follow the path, they navigated through the dark, narrow corridor, their hearts pounding with every step. At the end of the corridor, they found themselves in another chamber, illuminated by a soft glow. In the middle stood a table draped with a heavy cloth. As they lifted the cloth, they gasped at the sight of wooden boxes ablaze with fire. Inside the boxes were ancient maps and manuscripts, revealing secrets of a colossal treasure buried on a distant island. Uncovering this treasure fueled their adventurous spirits. They began planning their next expedition immediately. But as they prepared to leave, they noticed a cryptic message scrawled on the wall. "To reach the treasure, you must pass through the door of the dead." The ominous warning sent chills down their spines, but they were undeterred. Days of relentless searching led them to a hidden entrance in the forest, which seemed to be the fabled Door of the Dead. Their adventure had just begun, and they knew that the path to the treasure would be fraught with danger and uncertainty. This thrilling adventure serves as a reminder that the journey is just as important, if not more, than the destination. It teaches us the value of courage, resilience, and the will to keep moving forward, even in the face of the unknown. It proves that the allure of adventure can inspire us to push our boundaries and explore uncharted territories. After all, isn't that what adventure is all about?
In the heart of a dense, untouched forest, a hidden entrance beckoned. Days of relentless searching and meticulous investigation had led a group of intrepid explorers to this point. A secret door, spoken of only in whispers and ancient lore, was now within their reach. With hearts pounding and courage summoned from the depths of their souls, they ventured forth. As they neared the ominous door, the atmosphere shifted. The light, once dappled and playful, began to waver, as if the forest itself held its breath. Then, all at once, darkness swallowed the world around them. A silence as thick and heavy as the darkness itself smothered the air. The forest held a collective breath, waiting, watching. Without warning, the darkness shattered. Lights, blinding and alien, blinked into existence, painting the world in a harsh, unforgiving glow. Strange creatures, like nothing the explorers could ever have imagined, materialized around them. They were surrounded, trapped in a sea of creatures that defied logic and understanding. Each creature was different, a testament to the wild imagination of nature itself. Some towered above them, covered in scales that glinted in the strange light. Others were smaller, their bodies glowing with an ethereal light, their eyes gleaming with an intelligence that sent shivers down the explorers' spines. The explorers, once hunters, had now become the hunted. They stood their ground, hearts hammering against their ribs. Fear was a tangible entity, but so was determination. They had come too far and sacrificed too much to back down now. As the tension reached a fever pitch, one of the creatures stepped forward. It was larger than the others, its scales shimmering with an otherworldly light. It raised a clawed hand, and the world held its breath. What happened next? Well, that, my friends, is a story for another time.
What if you were suddenly thrust into a world of strange creatures and unknown dangers? Imagine the sensation of fear mixed with intrigue, your heart pounding in your chest as you try to make sense of your surroundings. This is the reality for a group of young adventurers who found themselves in the middle of a dark room, surrounded by creatures so peculiar, their bodies shimmering with an energy that filled the air with a sense of dread. The creatures advanced, their eyes glowing with a sinister red hue. Panic ensued, screams echoing around the room as the young adventurers scrambled to defend themselves. A battle broke out, the air filled with the sounds of scuffling and the harsh clash of makeshift weapons against the bodies of their attackers. In the midst of the chaos, one of the young adventurers noticed a strange symbol etched into the wall. This symbol seemed eerily familiar, a match to the one they had seen on the maps and manuscripts discovered earlier. A connection was made, a spark of understanding in the midst of the chaos. With a burst of courage, the youth pressed the symbol, activating a mechanism that sent them all floating, weightless, through the air. When gravity returned, they found themselves in a room that looked like something out of a science fiction novel. Strange devices whirred and beeped, screens glowing with incomprehensible data. Their bewilderment was interrupted by the appearance of a man, dressed in a black coat and glasses, who revealed the shocking truth about their predicament. They had been caught in a secret science experiment, the creatures and transformations all part of a carefully planned test. They were chosen not for their physical prowess, but for their courage and resilience. The true treasure, the man explained, was not material wealth, but inner strength and the ability to overcome challenges and risks. The man offered them a choice: to participate in further experiments and adventures, a chance to explore their true potential and achieve limitless successes. There was hesitation, of course. Fear of the unknown can often overshadow the allure of discovery. But curiosity and the desire for self-improvement proved stronger. They chose to embrace the challenge, to explore what the future held. Their journey had just begun, a new chapter filled with more adventures and discoveries. It would be a journey fraught with danger and difficulty, but also an opportunity for growth and self-discovery. The story ends here, but the adventure continues in the minds of the listeners, leaving them to imagine the many paths these brave young adventurers might take in this mysterious and surprising world. In the face of danger, these young people discovered their true strength and potential. They learned that courage isn't about not being afraid, but about facing fears and overcoming them. It's about embracing the unknown and turning challenges into opportunities for growth. This is the essence of adventure, the thrill of the unexpected and the joy of self-discovery.